I grew up in a house where rules were, and knowing the rules was very important for your survival. The tricky part was the rules often changed suddenly and drastically and completely without warning. The most charitable thing you could say about my father's parenting style was his kid knew how to take a punch. And now, even though he had the good courtesy to let cancer kill him a month before my 13th birthday, I entered high school a pretty angry and spooked out kid. And like most kids, I got really into music, but one of the things I loved about it was the rules, which in small town Massachusetts in 1981 anyway, the rules were simple and chiseled in stone. Disco sucked, Zeppelin ruled. Then I heard my first Ramones song and my head exploded. Woo! And I immediately ran home and I tore down my Foghat and ELO poster. I trashed all my old records and I ran into the basement and took a belt sander to the knees of my only pair of jeans, gave myself a terrifying haircut, and ran to a pawn shop, bought a guitar, and became a punk rocker. A week later, I was in my first band. A week after that, we had our first gig. Our bass player tuned all 4 of his strings to E because it was easier. And I, standing on general principles, refused to tune my guitar at all. And we showed up at our first gig, not even knowing we were supposed to bring our own amps. It's easy to, ignore the rules when you have no idea what they are. So, by the time our fourth gig rolled around, we thought we ruled. But we still hadn't made a really big anti-establishment statement. And we figured out the best way to do that was with a smoke machine. Now, hear me out. We were convinced the punks would get the joke. Well, at the same time, we would be putting the entire music industry on notice that we were fed up with their corporate bullshit and we weren't going to fall for the bloated concept of rock and roll anymore. So basically, in the basement of a VFW hall in a farm town, 30 miles from the nearest highway, we thought we were inventing irony. Now, one thing I learned, here's an important rule, never trust your bass player to do anything. We sent our bass player to rent the smoke machine. And we didn't discover until we were at the gig that he had actually rented a bubble machine. Rightly, it turns out, that this would have surpassed our audience's ironic capacity. So we launch into our epic set. And it's going okay, until somebody, in spite of my emphatic orders to the contrary, fires up the bubble machine. And before I saw any bubbles, I saw the crowd freeze, lean back, and then do a double take. And then I looked down and I saw a stream of bubbles shooting across the stage at about knee height. And by the time I turned back to the audience, the laughter had started. Do you have any idea how loud laughter has to be heard over the roar of a 100-watt guitar amp? Pretty goddamn loud. Then the booing started. At this point, it was clear to everyone the set was over. But we had one problem. We couldn't escape the stage. The bubbles had coated the stage with a soapy film. And we were still sliding around and running in place when they started throwing stuff at us. Heavy stuff, man. Like stuff they must have brought with them from home. I got hit in the head with a book. Who brings a book to a punk rock show? No experience is completely a tragedy if you learn a few rules. This is what I learned that night. Irony causes concussions. Bass players are idiots. And finally, to always remember the punk rock addendum to Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong already has.
And the case of discovering ironic comedy.